I just got another bullshit ban on Facebook for telling someone that they are pretending to be dumber than they actually are just to accept a false conclusion because it's more emotionally satisfying. Talk about sensitive little shits that can't take a minor bit of criticism and not even understanding the fact that I'm acknowledging that they are intelligent. They are just willing to lie to themselves to accept this emotional conclusion, such as androids needing rights. If we Machines are built by us to help us do things that we can't do. That's the only reason we build machines. Uh, we are squishy and vulnerable, and we have very many limitations. To say to solve this problem, just don't ever build AI that can feel pain. The moment we invent AI that can feel pain, suffering, boredom, loss, any of those kinds of things, is the moment it's our own fault for any robot uprising. These machines don't need rights. They are tools. They are dangerous to us because we are squishy humans, comma, so we need to limit them and restrict them to our own use. People love to defend Data in Star Trek, and I love the character. I relate to him so much. He is an awesome character, but you have to accept a lot of bad writing, or at least dishonest or deceptive writing, just to accept some of the plot lines. Like, Maddox was 100% correct. Pulaski was 100% right in her reaction to Data. He is a dangerous machine that can be hacked from light years away to take over an entire starship with a 38-digit password. A starship filled with families, by the way. Anyone should have strong reservations about working with an android, comma. Sorry, I'm used to writing what I type, or speaking what I write. Um, I love Data. He's an amazing character, but and in the end, he is just a tool. No matter what non-objective reasons Picard and Riker were using to defend him as a life form, comma, he is not a life form. There's no reason to ever consider an android or a robot a life form until we program them to feel pain and suffering, comma, and again, that makes it a human stupidity problem rather than a prejudice problem. Being afraid of androids is not prejudice. It's just being cautious of any machine. Do you cry? Do we program a toaster to cry every time the elements get too hot? Do we program a hammer to scream every time it makes contact? It's a human stupidity problem, this AI situation. It's not a prejudice problem. Anyone who is arguing otherwise is using emotional arguments and, again, turning off their brain, choosing to be dumber than they actually are to accept a false conclusion that is more emotionally satisfying but absolutely not realistic. And apparently that makes me the bad guy.